A group of volunteers called Team Rubicon already on the ground in North Carolina. They follow disasters and do the heavy lifting it takes to help people get back on their feet.
The group, started by a former Wisconsin Badgers football player and Marine veteran, CBS 58's Mark McPherson got a first-hand look at Team Rubicon in Wisconsin.
One shovelful at a time, Pete Peterson's home is being cleaned out.
We ended up with 15 inches of water on the first floor. Basement was totally submerged.
Slogging through a muddy mess is an army of gray shirts, helping Peterson recover whatever he can.
It's really been a godsend to have them here today. For the last couple of days, it's just been my wife and me. And so these guys show up and it's just tremendous.
They are Team Rubicon, and on this day, they're helping flood victims in Cross Plains.
So we stay until the work is completely cleaned out. We don't leave a homeowner with a mess.
The group is made up of mostly military veterans. They come into communities after a disaster and do the manual labor that needs to be done, like cleaning up flooded homes or clearing down trees.
We will bring our own logistics and our own command structure and our own funding so that the local community is not having to put in anything to get our work out of it.
After a disaster, they find a headquarters on their own and call in volunteers.
We don't want to draw resources from the response onto us. We want to be self-contained and operate on our own.
The gray t-shirts number 80,000 nationwide, but they started with just 8. It was the idea of former Wisconsin Badger football player and Marine veteran Jake Wood, who wanted to help after the devastating Haiti earthquake.
You know, we have a saying at Team Rubicon that if Americans treated one another every day like they do after disasters, we'd live in a truly special place.
Since that first mission, Rubicon numbers quickly swelled. It became a place for veterans to continue serving with people just like them.
It's a place in which you're surrounded by people that are your brothers and sisters because you've been slogging it out all day, mucking like this, and a person like this can share information with you that maybe you can't share with others.
The service here is a connection to my military service.
Veteran Thomas Ezel has been volunteering for 2 years.
I wanted to find a way to reconnect with my veteran friends, that camaraderie that I missed.
Camaraderie and organization. Team Rubicon is like a well-oiled military machine.
Our daily battle rattle is lights on 06, breakfast 6:30, an initial operations brief by 7.
It even sounds like the military.
We're out here on Friday doing a reconnaissance.
Different strike teams.
When we spin up an operation, roger that. You're living with veterans 24/7, you're working with them all day, you'll pick up the language.
But it's not just veterans. 30% of volunteers are non-military who just wanted to help.
If you have a skill, we can apply that skill. If you don't have a skill, we can train skills.
They stopped by 2 or 3 times, said, you know, what can we do for you?
At the Peterson home, the team is tearing out moldy walls and emptying a basement that was completely full of water.
I'm sure they're dragging, but they just keep plugging away.
They can't make someone like Peterson completely whole, but they can do some of the heavy lifting.
What they're doing today has probably saved me 2 weeks worth of labor.
I told my wife when I got home it was the only time I truly feel alive.
The volunteers are soaked through with sweat and dirt, but they say they've never felt better.
Satisfying. Satisfying to know that we've done something, we've completed, and we've made a difference in a person's lives.
Reporting in Cross Plains, Mark McPherson, CBS 58 News.
Anyone can sign up for Team Rubicon. They just have an 8-hour basic training, and then you're on the list in case of a disaster. We have a link with more information on our website, cbs58.com.